I'm R.E.Fort, and welcome back to my podcast and this month's episode of my Feature Tracks playlist, December 2024. Happy holidays, everyone. In this playlist, I wanted to bring in some tracks that I haven't shared in a while and some of my all-time favorites. So in this month's playlist, we have Living in Strange Times, Just Stay, Run With Me, Why Don't You Just Let Us Play, Told Ya, and Just Kick Back and Relax. As always, you can find links to this playlist for YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, and Amazon Music in this post and on my website at re.co/playlist. Let's get to the playlist. Starting off this month's playlist is the title track from my 2020 CD, Living in Strange Times. I wrote this track during the COVID-19 lockdown, hence the title, Living in Strange Times. I love that cool bass line and those chord hits in this track. I also love the off-tempo feel of this blues track. On this track, I'm playing my Fender Acoustic Electric for the melody and my Fender Stratocaster for the solo. I used two different piano sounds on this track, a grand piano for the chords and a Fender Rhodes electric piano sound for the solo and melody. Let's give Living in Strange Times a listen. Next up is Just Stay from my 2022 CD, Told Ya. As I was writing this ballad, I decided that I really wanted a power ballad. So, I start the track off with a simple but pretty melody played using a grand piano sound. I add in my Ibanez hollow body to that melody. I'm playing my Gibson SG for that killer guitar solo at the end. The horns, drum programming, and that killer guitar solo take this ballad and turns it into a power ballad. I love the way the guitar solo sounds soaring over the horns and strings. This song just rocks. Let's give Just Stay a listen. Next up is Run With Me, also from my 2020 CD, Living in Strange Times. When I started writing this track, I was looking for a cool syncopated track where the guitar and keyboards are in a conversation. That conversation is happening between my Fender Acoustic Electric guitar and a baby grand piano sound. That killer solo at the end of the track? Well, believe it or not, that solo was played on my Fender Acoustic Electric guitar. It sounded so good I decided to leave it, not redo it using the Stratocaster. On the keyboard side, I'm using a grand piano sound for the melody and the solo, and the Fender Rhodes electric piano sound for the chords. This is such a cool and fun track. Let's give Run With Me a listen. Next up is Why Don't You Just Let Us Play from my 2023 CD, Life on the Other Side. This track is a fun fusion track, fusing funk, blues, and a little rock. When I started working on this track, I fell in love with that bass guitar line and the drum program. The foundation or sound canvas for this track is the rhythm section. The rhythm guitar, Fender Rhodes, piano sound, bass guitar, staccato horns, and those awesome drums. I use my Gibson SG for the rhythm guitar and the melody. For the solo, I use my Fender Stratocaster. I love how that solo sounds with the horns behind it at the end of this track. Let's give Why Don't You Just Let Us Play a listen. Next up is the title track from my 2022 CD, Told Ya. By the way, my wife Cheryl did name this track. When she heard the opening chords of the song, she just sang out Told Ya. This track has some very cool layers to it. I'm playing my Ibanez hollow body for the rhythm guitar work and the melody on this track. I use my Fender Stratocaster for that killer solo. What really gives this track such a good sound canvas is the mix of rhythm guitar, Rhodes piano, and those subtle horns and strings. I just love this track. Let's give Told Ya a listen. Closing out this month's playlist is a very relaxing track named Just Kick Back and Relax from my 2023 CD, Life on the Other Side. When I listen to this track, I think I should be driving along the coast or walking along a boardwalk just humming this sweet little melody. On this one, I'm playing my Martin acoustic electric guitar for all the guitar work. I'm playing a grand piano sound for the melody and the Rhodes electric piano sound for the chords. This track is a feel-good and relaxing song. Let's give Just Kick Back and Relax a listen. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of my Feature Tracks playlist and get a chance to listen to my full playlist on either YouTube, YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, or Amazon Music sites. Remember, you can find links to this playlist and those sites in this post and on my website at R.E.Fort.co/playlist. The song opening and closing this podcast is the track named So Cool from my CD 10. Thanks for listening, and as always, without music, life has no soul. Thanks.